boss, good old TJ.
Nita Squad, Incog, bringing us back some more reaction videos, man. This is actually some scary reactions. Usually we'll do Mr. Nightmare's reactions for scary videos, but this time we're taking a little spin on it. I don't know if you guys seen it before. If you actually watch creepypastas on YouTube, you've seen the animated versions of it. Well, the person that be making the animated versions of them that I know of, that's like the best that I've seen or whatever, the only person I've seen actually, is called Llama Arts. So we actually look at one of his videos. It's called A Creepy Deep Web Story 2 Animated. So I wanted to see how you guys like one of these like scary videos, but they're animated. So I'm probably gonna have my screen small and have this one big, so you actually can get like the big wide, you know, reaction of this video while I'm actually reacting to it. So you actually get the full gist of it instead of it just being like a little small screen on the side, like over here in this area. But okay, so like I say, we guys gonna try to react to this and see how this goes. So let me know what you guys think. Like the video, if you guys like it, share, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification, you guys be notified every single time I make an upload, and also hit all, so you know you can get all the uploads when they actually, you know, get to your notification box. All right, guys. So without further ado, just get right to this. So play.
I was 26 years old, and I was unemployed. Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get. I was a big procrastinator, so more often than not I'd stray away and waste time doing other things. One day, I came across talk about the dark web.
He animated PewDiePie.
I felt amused by
hilarious.
the people talking about it as if it was something so scary, and decided I'd look into it. It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place, but I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out late at night. It was about 2 a.m. and I came across a website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The person I got was a woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty.
Don't ever go on the dark web, please.
I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway. She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to talk. She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes...
Hey, I'm gonna pause right here. Okay, off the rip. We all know not to go to the deep web, the dark web. I mean, yeah, the dark web, not the deep web. Don't go to that either, but don't go to the dark web. Don't go to the dark web. There's nothing ever good that comes from the dark web. Especially don't go to no place where you're on a webcam or one of webcam websites on the dark web. Because for one, it's anonymous anyway, like he just said, so you're not gonna know where this person's from. You're not even gonna know this person's name and nothing like that. And you're on the dark web. Like nothing ever goes good on the dark web. So please, just don't go to the dark web. Please don't go to the dark web. Any of you guys, don't go to the dark web. Please. All right, play.
Off camera, either to her side or somewhere behind her computer. After a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first.
She said. Up until now, I'd been chatting while she'd answered my questions.
Nope. You're not seeing me. No, sir. You ain't not seeing me, mother. Nope.
Scared.
She said, laughing. This time looking
Forget all that. No.
again and making a face that seemed to indicate she was laughing at my expense.
No, nope. This is when you, man, see, hold up.
Feels like I'm not just
pause one more time. This is where you cut that computer off and you just, whatever, you go, I wouldn't say go outside because I'm pretty sure it's dark at this time. We'll go watch some TV, go do something. Get off your computer ASAP. No, you're on the dark web. You don't need to be showing your face at all. Because these people can get your identity stuff off rip. These are some sick individuals. Just don't do it. Play.
Turn your camera on.
Is this a joke?
Turn it on.
Okay. I'll be leaving now.
Turn on the camera.
Her laughter was almost piercing by now. There was nothing humorous about the situation, yet she threw her head back with riotous laughter. I'd had enough and moved the
Just
cursor over to
leave!
turn the
Oh my
chat box
God.
off when I saw the cursor had jammed. The only thing that was working was the chat box, and I still had access to the
Nope.
keyboard.
Nope.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
Cut the computer. Man, you better turn that computer. You better unplug it, bruh.
I moved my gaze up to see her smiling toothfully at the camera. Her face still beautiful, but the smile completely fake. My computer's crashed. I can't see the screen. Sorry. I lied. I didn't want her to know I had no option but to chat. Her screen flashed before going blank. There was nothing there but a black screen. I felt relieved, thinking that at least I didn't need to talk to her while I tried to figure out what happened to the screen. Just then, a chat message popped up.
Open the damn camera.
This dude is a
Aggressive
freaking
message.
idiot, bruh.
Now, the fact that I couldn't see her face while she typed this made me feel nervous. I didn't dare reply back, but then the cursor moved. I watched shell-shocked as the cursor twirled around the screen.
Open the camera now.
I still didn't make a move. There was no way anything good would be waiting for me if I did what she asked. The screen began flickering, as if a virus was causing the computer.
Pause. See, this is why you don't go on the deep web. This is numero uno example why you don't go on the deep web. People are sick on that website. I mean, on those websites. People can easily track or get your webcam and get control of your computer off rip. And literally when it's literally like a spider web. You get into that web, it's over with. You can't go anywhere. You're stuck unless you like. You talking about his cursor's broke, dude? Just unplug the camera. Get the somehow. I know it's some way somehow that thing is powered on, so you can unplug it and it's done. Like I don't understand why are we doing this. Like what are we doing here right now? What are we doing here right now? Like come on, bro. Like come on. We have to use this. We have to use this up here. We have to use it up here. I don't know if he thinking with yeah, but I don't know if he, I don't know what he's doing, but this is just stupid, bro. All right, play.
To writhe in agony.
Do you want me to find you?
My heart raced. Could it be possible she knew where I was? I started typing. Please stop bothering me.
Then turn on the fucking camera.
By this point, I thought she was some kind of sadist and got her kicks by scaring unassuming people in chat rooms. So I obliged and turned the webcam on. I saw my frightened face staring into the screen. Judging by my face, my attempts at looking tough were painfully unsuccessful. I asked around for the girl looking.
Oh, why did you turn it on? Why?
Hacking into my computer. There were several seconds of silence. I kept my stare directed to the little box that showed her camera feed, but it was pitch black. I motioned into the camera in confusion, feeling as if she was messing with me now. Then I saw another message.
Look here.
After a few seconds of staring at those words, I looked back at her camera, but my computer instantly malfunctioned, and I received another message.
Look here. Don't look up.
The chat was filled with nonsensical gibberish. She typed with such ferocious speed, my screen whirled away with her constant messages. I couldn't understand what was going on, but I didn't look up. My patience ran thin, and I wrote.
You're just an idiot, bruh. You're just a lunatic at this point. You're just as crazy as she is. That's all it is. That's all I can say on this point.
I looked back into her webcam, and I fell back into my chair, my eyes widening. She was back there. Only her face looked completely demented. She had a savage expression, devoid of emotion. But her eyes were almost popping out of their sockets, and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage. The way she looked directly into the camera made me feel she despised me with all of her being. There was no amusement there anymore. Her camera went blank again. Then the chat popped up. My heart stopped again. For a split second, there had been the same blackness, only for the lights to come back on. She wasn't alone anymore. There was a man next to her with a black mask on. He made no movements other than look into the camera like the girl. The girl's neck creaked to her side. It looked like it was causing her pain, and then the lights went out again. The chat resumed. This time,
Pause, bro. I just got chills with that, with her neck cracking like that. That isn't normal. Why you still here? Matter of fact, leave a comment down below. Why is my man still here? Would you still be here? What is going on right now? What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing right here? What are we doing right now? I don't understand what we're doing right now. Like, I'm just lost. Like, come on, bruh. Like, no, nah, bruh. You gotta. I don't know, man. Play.
I screamed in fright and fell off my chair. There was another man with them now. He was standing next to the girl with the original one on the other side. This man had the same mask on, but his hands were grasping the girl's shoulders. Even with the subpar quality of the webcam, I could see the force with which the man dug his hands into the girl. It looked like he could rip her in two.
I can't even look at this, bruh. I cannot look at this, bruh.
On her face. Her eyes were mad with glee, or so it looked. Her teeth were perfectly lined up as her mouth spread into that toothy grin, but I could see she was in pain. Even with the smallest sign of her smile fading, the man clenched his hands even tighter than before, which made her smile even wider. All three of them were shaking.
Bruh, I can't do this, bruh. I cannot do this, bro.
After a couple seconds, I realized they were shuddering, like trying to hold back laughter.
What are you laughing at?
I yelled into the screen. They didn't answer, and continued to tremor with concealed hilarity.
What is so damn funny?
I bellowed. They stopped shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again. When it turned back on, the man no longer grasped the girl's shoulder, neither was she smiling. All three pointed into the camera. Upon a closer look, I understood that they weren't pointing at me. They were pointing behind me. I didn't need to look back. I could see myself in the webcam.
Bruh, no, pause, no, no, hell no, I don't even know if I can finish this. I'm dead. I'm dead serious. I don't know if I can finish this video. I don't know. You know what? Ooh, man, I'm gonna hate myself, man. This is crazy, man. Woosah. Play.
From behind me, it was another man in a mask, and according to what I saw on my webcam, he was with me in my room, right behind me. I turned around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen him in the webcam. I turned back towards the screen and, to my bewilderment, saw a third man in the girl's chat box. It was the same man I had just seen standing in my room. Now, all three had their hands on the girl and were gripping tight. The girl wasn't laughing anymore. She had a look of utter devastation. A tear was dropping from her eye, but it wasn't just a tear. It was blood trickling down her eye socket. She then mouthed the words, "Help me," and the next second she screamed as if her lungs were being ripped off as the screen went black. I immediately got up and pulled the plug out of my computer and backed out of the room. For a couple seconds, I swear I heard her screams even though the computer was unplugged. The room went quiet, but I was too devastated to stay there and ran out of my house despite it being 3 a.m. I caught a cab and went over to my friends, who had to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later. Everything was the same. and after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded that there was no one there, nor was there a sign of anyone ever having broken in. I've never gone back to the deep web. My friend suggested it might have been some prank by computer hackers, but the way that girl shrieked, the terror she had on her face, it convinced me she had been a victim herself. I had wondered if I had stayed on for longer, if I would have become a victim too. Could those men have found me? Was there really someone in the room with me? There was nothing I could do, because there was nothing concrete to report to the police. What I did do was throw the computer out and buy a new one. There was no way I could even open it back up after what happened.
Man, like I said, man, it's like I say, Lamar Archie does a good job. He does an excellent job. He does a great job on these scary stories animated. But like I said, man, nothing is ever good on the deep web. Like some people was talking about the deep web and talking about all this other stuff about the deep web and blah 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 blah, and it sounds interesting to you. Please just don't go to it, man. Like stuff like this happens on a daily. Like this can happen. This can be happening right now. Somebody can be on webcam with a girl or whatever right now, and that similar situation can happen to that person, to where somebody is in their background over here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know if it was a prank or not, man, based off that, because it's like, I mean, it might be some internet hackers a prank, because the thing is, the girl and the guys both all pointed to his screen, and the person was behind them. Now, if that was just a regular person, I don't think, like, the girl, she will point with the guys, you know, in synchronized harmony like that to show that the person, I don't know. Maybe she would make, I don't know. But, like I said, guys, this was a creepy deep web story 2 animated by Llama Arts. So, like the video if you guys like what you're seeing here. Share the video, man, where you share all your cool stuff, man, like Twitter, Facebook, etc. Subscribe if you're new. First time ever watching one of my videos, you like the content you see here, because you can get plenty more by hitting that subscribe button, that red button, you know. It's free and it's easy. You can do it 1, 2, 3. Also as well, hit the bell notification to be notified every single time I make a future upload. Also hit all so you can get notified every time I make the upload, and hit your notification box, because YouTube has sometimes been like not, you know, sending out stuff to people's sub boxes. And yeah, oh man, that's crazy, man. I'm glad I reacted to this like at 3 o'clock p.m. where I'm at right now, because that reacting to that at night, I don't know, man. I don't know. I almost walked out of here, literally. I almost walked out of here. I was close. Heart pounding, and it was close. But yeah, it's people at ACOT, man. You guys have a good day, man. And I'm out. Peace.